Hey YouTube, coming back at you with a brand new video, another unboxing, a Wowafrican unboxing. I know I do a lot of these, but their hair is so affordable, so yeah, I can't help it sometimes. I actually still have in the Peruvian straight hair, and I washed it and air dried it. So this is kind of what it kind of looks like. When it's washed and air dried, it's, you know, doesn't really have too much of a curl pattern or anything like that, so you can kind of see it's pretty straight. And I try curling it sometimes. I don't think it holds a curl like amazingly well, but you can definitely put some bumps into it. And it has a little bit of like, it's pretty silky when you get it, but after you start washing it, it has a little bit of texture to it, which I think makes it a really great blend for African American hair if you're leaving your leave out. I don't have any leave out, so it doesn't really matter for me. But the hair that I got this time is new. It's the Malaysian straight. It's their Malaysian silky straight in the natural color. And I did one of their bundle deals, and they had a sale going on for July 4th where you can take a certain percentage off. And then every time you review, you get points that you can apply to your purchases for money off. So that's what I did with this hair. So I ended up getting 14, 16, 18, 20. This is my first time getting 20-inch hair. I might trim it because that's so long. And I'm probably going to do in a similar style that I have now with bangs. So, just like their typical Wowafrican packaging, it comes... Oh! My butt cheek turned on something on my phone. It comes in the brown box with the little insert that has like the YouTubers who review their hair, and like if you want to do returns or how to take care of the hair info in here. So that's that. And then the bundles come individually packaged with the length and all that info on there, if you can see. So this first one is 20 inches. And right off the bat, smells fine, like doesn't have a chemical smell or anything like that. There's definitely a gray hair in here, which I don't mind. I'd rather gray, like it look like real genuine hair than like fake synthetic pieces, you know? Those like weird colored hairs that you know are synthetic. This doesn't have that. It's definitely all natural colored looking. It is definitely lighter. I'd say it's lighter than a 1B. I feel like this Peruvian hair is a little bit darker than this Malaysian 20-inch bundle. It's like almost a 2 maybe. It's definitely more like brown than it is like black. And it smells fine. This is kind of what it looks like. The ends, not the thickest, but not super thin either. But then again, I might not be leaving it all 20 inches because that's super long. I'm only 5'3½". And then this is what it looks like up close. The, like, whatever this, the beards and the weft. So it's actually all right. The weft is like, it looks tight. It doesn't look loose. They're quite, and this is something that Wowafrican definitely does, which is why their bundles look so thin. They do put a lot of these like short hairs in, like the beards, to fill in like the bundle. So I think their bundles don't always seem like super thick, even though it's supposedly like 3 grams or something, the amount that you would get from most companies when you order hair. I do find that, like, from my past experiences from bundles, Wowafrican ones feel like they look a little thinner, like there's not as much longer hairs. I definitely think they have more short hairs mixed in to fill it out. So there's that. But then again, this hair is a lot cheaper than most virgin hair. So this is a 20-inch. I like it. We'll see how it is after it's washed. I always wash my hair before I install it because you don't know what happens in the factories. I know they're supposed to pre-wash them, but I get paranoid and I don't want an itchy scalp from who knows what. So So that was a 28-inch. Let's see. This is the 18. And let's see how this is. So 18, similar color as a 20. Like it definitely, maybe slightly darker, but this seems like very, oh, maybe this is like a touch less brown than the 20. And pretty good. Actually, the ends on this one are actually really good. A little bit thicker than the 20, I'd say. Oh yeah, you can definitely see it's pretty brown actually when I have the light shine on it. Ooh. So, well, it's summertime, so I guess it's okay to be like this, a tad lighter. When it's installed, no one's going to tell the difference between like my color now and this, but yeah, this 18-inch, the ends are definitely thicker than the 20. And the beards and the wefts, they're sewn pretty well, like tight. I don't see any loose bits. And I always seal mine anyways. I feel like it cuts down on the shedding and allows you to be able to reuse the hair. No smell on this one either, so really happy about this. My last Peruvian one I bought, because I bought like 2 bundles because I reused some of the Peruvian hair I got like the first time. When I opened it, it was like a little crunchy, like it was wet with something, and like it was kind of gross. I had to definitely like wash it. I couldn't use it. It was like something got on the hair, so that's another thing to remember. Always wash your hair and check it, like take down the things and check it to make sure that there's nothing weird, like weird residue. I don't know what that was. I've never had that issue with Wowafrican hair except for that one time. So I would be careful because not every bundle and every batch is the same, like with any vendor. I feel like a lot of times you might get like a bad batch or something weird on the hair, so always be vigilant about checking. Okay, so that's the 18. Really liked that. The length was a lot fuller in the bottom, which was nice. This is a 16. Yeah, and this is also pretty full bottom, so maybe it's just the longer length. It's harder for fullness, and it's pretty thick as well. But with the fullness issue, I think it's probably just because it's so long. But this is a lot thicker bottom as well. Similar color, that like a touch lighter than a 1B. It's kind of like a 2. There's definitely more gray hairs in this one. The 18 didn't really have any gray hairs, but this one definitely does have some gray hairs. There's like one here and one here. So, and then another one here. So it's like 3 and then one here. So 4 gray hairs in here. So, yeah. Here are the wefts, and these look good as well, like tight. I don't see any loose thread or anything like that. No scent. Oh wow, this is really good. No scent so far on these. I'm really impressed, and you know, very nice, easy to run my hands through. But then again, all hair is when you pretty much get it out of the pack. Except for once, I got Bella Brie hair by Bella Brie. The worst. I think I've said it before in a video. Like, it was like horse synthetic hair, something crazy, not worth the money, and it was like terrible hair, oh, the worst, and never again kind of thing. I probably got a bad batch because when I see other people who buy her hair, their pictures, mine didn't look like that, and I should have sent it back, but at the time I was desperate to have my hair done. So I put it in and it matted like the moment. It was the worst hair ever. Don't buy Bella Brie, or be very careful if you do. And then this is a 14-inch, and yeah, this is pretty full thickness. So the only one that had thinner ends, I'd say, was the number 20, but the rest are pretty full, which I'm happy about. Nice tangle free, like no shedding or anything. Again, this one is similar. The wefts and construction is good. You know, you can still see the little beards, and like I was saying, how there's a lot, I think, more like these short hair beards in Wowafrican hair than some other hairs I've had in the past. And this one has no scent. This one is a little bit, a touch darker, I'd say, than the other ones. Like this is more like 1B. So they're all kind of like slightly different in hair color, but that's what you get when you order natural color. It's not all gonna be the same. It's gonna be whatever is natural. And I like my hair to be as little processed as possible. So yeah, no scent. And this one doesn't have gray hairs, so that's nice. This is gonna be on top, so it'll be good. And this is what I'm gonna use also to make the bang. So much to chop off, but gotta do it. So yeah, really excited about this. So I'll keep you guys updated when I get it installed, and then I'll do like updates throughout and like a final review before I take it off. And then I might be wigging after that. I just, for the summertime, I don't know why I do weaves. I think because it's just easier. Anyway, so that's that. Shipping, similar to my past experiences, it takes like 3 days to get to you, delivered by FedEx. So no complaints with the shipping at all. I almost bought their European hair. They do have European hair, and they say European hair is their highest quality. I didn't see a lot of reviews, and I tried to inquire as to where they get their European hair, and the person I was contacting said it's just from Europe. They couldn't tell me they get their hair sourced from somebody, so they couldn't tell me exactly like what countries. So, I mean, I may, next time if I do another bundle review, I may try their European hair just to give you guys a review on that, since I haven't seen any on YouTube. So, if it's good, yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time with an update. All right, have a great day. Bye, beauties.